Welcome back from the break. Joining us today is six-time UFC World Champion, fourth professional fighter inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame, and actor and author, Mr. Randy Couture. Thank you for being with us.
You bet. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good to see you. So I wanted to talk about, you've had a long career with UFC, and now you have opened up Xtreme Couture Gym, and you also have your nonprofit organization, which is for those who are wounded in action. So can you tell me more about why you wanted to start this organization?
Well, I wore the uniform in the 80s. From 82 to 88, I was in the United States Army. So I understand what that commitment is like and that discipline. Obviously, fortunately for me, I never had to put it on the line during that time period. And obviously, there's a lot of guys now coming back wounded, dealing with PTSD and a lot of other issues in our long-standing war on terror in the Middle East. So just wanted to find a way to help and do our small parts. We use the gym staff to do small events here over the course of the last 6 or 7 years, and we've managed to raise about $500,000, most all of which goes into the hands of soldiers and families that need a little help.
So what are some other types of programs and events that you do to help these families and those that do come back?
We do an annual motorcycle run, which is actually coming up this Saturday. It's our 7th annual GI Foundation poker run, and so we're excited about that. I think we're looking at probably 500 bikes coming out. So anybody that has a motorcycle and wants to go ride and support the troops, come out this Saturday. Registration from 9 to 11 at Old School Choppers on Valley View, and we'll probably take off around 11. We have a big concert coming up the end of the month. Under Stars and Stripes is at Sunset Station on the pool. Gary Allen is going to headline that event. Darryl Worley will be there, Elvis Monroe, Mike Austin, several country stars. They're all supporting the Foundation for Wounded Soldiers. So big month for us this month in May.
So it's just a way for the Las Vegas community to kind of get together and rally around everyone.
Obviously, yeah, we have a base here with Nellis and all the guys that are stationed here in the Air Force, and a ton of guys from the state of Nevada in this area that have served, and some of them made pretty significant sacrifices. So we just kind of want to do our small part, raise awareness, and hopefully put some money into some of those families that need a little help. What people don't realize is when they're going through their rehab processes, getting fitting for the prosthetics and everything, their lives are on hold. They can't be in the service anymore because of what they've done and what they've sacrificed. And all their bills and their families and everybody are with them at Walter Reed or Bethesda getting squared away. Everything they have is on hold. So, we usually write $10,000 checks to those families. That's a big boost and helps them kind of get out from under it.
What do you see as the biggest need for families here, particularly in Vegas, with the families that are coming home?
Well, obviously, just the statistics are pretty staggering with the PTSD, and I think just having some understanding, trying to recognize what these guys are going through, having seen what they've seen and been through what they've been through, and I don't think a lot of us can really understand what that's about. Aside from the obvious things, the guys that are missing limbs from IEDs and so forth, with the way that the terrorists are choosing to do battle, is a huge commitment and sacrifice that they've made, and getting them back on track and getting to be contributing members of our society again, we see it all the time, people giving them pats on the back for their service, and I think that's awesome, and that's definitely a step in the right direction.
So for those who don't ride motorcycles, how can we support your foundation and help out this weekend?
Well, this weekend we're teamed up with MCA, one of the big motorcycle associations here in the state of Nevada, and we're expecting about 500 bikes. We're going to ride from Old School Choppers out to Searchlight to the Nugget, and they collect cards and kind of develop a poker hand. It's Las Vegas, and see who has the best hand and the worst hand, and those will be prize-winning hands, hopefully. There's a big raffle, a lot of that stuff. You can go to Xtreme Couture GI Foundation.org and you can donate. You can check out our schedule and come volunteer some time and get a chance to meet some of the soldiers. We've got a great kid coming in that was an EOD soldier for the Marines, lost both of his legs in Afghanistan. He's going to come talk to everybody. He's got a great story. His name's Joey Jones, and I'm excited for everybody to meet him.
That'll be awesome. Well, just as a reminder, when and where is the event again so we can know?
Registration from 9 to 11 at Old School Choppers on Valley View, and then we'll take off at around 11 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Mr. Couture, for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
We'll be right back after the break, so stay tuned.